Hello all, welcome to my channel. We are going to see how to install PostgreSQL in Windows laptop or PC. So for that, first we have to go any of the browser. So currently I'm going to the Google Chrome browser. Type PostgreSQL download. So once you type a PostgreSQL download, it will navigate you to the official website, that is PostgreSQL. Click on PostgreSQL downloads. Here you can see the multiple options like Linux, Mac OS, Windows OS, BSD and Solaris. So you can choose any of the options. I'm using a Windows laptop, so I'm clicking on the Windows. So from here you can able to see different kinds of PostgreSQL versions. So here as on today, like PostgreSQL 17 is the latest version. So click on download the installer. It will navigate you to the different page. So here you can see multiple versions which are supported: Linux, Mac OS and Windows 64, 32. So currently the latest version is PostgreSQL 17.2. So I am going to download it. Once you click on the download, it will navigate it to Enterprise DB URL. I already downloaded into my local. Go to downloads. So this is a file which I already has been downloaded. Double click on it. So this is a exe file. So once we double click on it, it will ask the options of yes or no. Click on yes. This is a setup wizard. Click on next. And this is where the directory which we are going to select, and click on next. Here the data directory. So simply click on next, select the option, don't do any changes. Here it will ask a password, so it is a mandatory to provide a password to connect to the PostgreSQL database server. So you can enter your the password and make sure you have to make a note of it or remember this password, and click on next. Once you click on next, it will ask for the port. So this is the default port. I am not going to change and make a note in somewhere else. This is also helpful. Click on next, and this is the default. We can ignore it. And these are the pre-installation summary. Click on next. So now click on next. So it is going to install all the required libraries PostgreSQL. So we can select this stack builder to download and install any drivers and applications. Click on finish. So from here we can select any kind of a stack builder. If we want to select install any wizard for the PostgreSQL, we can click on next. So these are the applications which we want to install. If we want to install, we can do it. Otherwise we can leave. So I'm just simply canceling this and click on yes. Are you sure you want to close the stack builder wizard? Yes, I want to close. Now PostgreSQL server has been successfully installed in our PC or laptop button. So you can able to see this kind of icon in your laptop. If you are unable to see this icon, go back and restart your PC and check it out. Click on this PG admin. So once we click on, it is a GUI tool which we can access the PostgreSQL database server data. So whenever you click on this server, it will ask a password. While installing PostgreSQL, you were to the database. In the left hand side, you can able to see databases, table spaces, and login roles. When you open this databases, by default PostgreSQL was provided was especially like all these are objects in this. Here whatever the tables which we can create, those tables we can view here. If you want to create a table, we can right click and create table. From here we can create. So sample database also we can create our own custom database. So for that what we have to do is we need to click on this database and create database. So anything is fine. Here if you click on SQL, you can able to see how the database script will be running in the database server from the backend. This is a script to execute and create a database HR_DB. So this is how we can create and click on save. So for us, this is a Postgres is a default database, and HRDB which we created as our custom database. So under this we can able to see the schemas, and under schemas we have a tables. There are no tables. We haven't created the table set. So to create a table, we can create a table from here and provide a table name like employee table, and we can provide columns like by adding employee ID and select the respective data type. If it is any data type which is related to this employee ID, it is an integer or number, anything we can provide. So this is one of the way which we can create our table, and the other way is we have to execute the SQL script. So right now I'm closing it. We can create a table by using the script. So for that what we can do is we can go to the database and right click, and we can create a script query. If you want to execute our own query, we can do it. Table name, these are the columns. This is a column name and data type. This is a constraint, primary key. So constraints, similarly like a department name, data type and constraint. So this is a table which we can create, select, and we have an option of run or execute script. Now the table has been successfully created under HRDB. This was created under HRDB. So we need to refresh or reload the page. So once we reload this page, we can able to see the table details. So under the HRDB we have a schemas, and similarly we can go to these tables. So this is the table which we created, department table. Under this we can see the column names, department ID, departments or triggers for created. These will be available under this particular table. If you want to see any data in a table, we have this table. From these insert scripts we can able to insert the data. This is a insert into. The syntax is insert into department table name, and this is a column, department ID, department name, and location. If we have 20 columns, we have to mention 20 columns, and this is a syntax values. These are the values which we can provide, and this is how we can execute. We can execute by running this simple script, execute script, or we can run all the bunch of scripts at one shot. So now select star from department. If I execute the script, we can able to see this is a sample data. So this is a department ID, department name, and a location. This is how we can insert a data into the table. Thank you.